Welcome to R Basics. In this module, I'll show you how to manage your R Workspace. Let's get started. First of all, when you launch the R GUI or R Studio, your R Workspace is in a default directory. Now, the default directory will depend on the operating system on your machine. To view your current working directory, use the get wd command, and let's see how this works. Like so. Now, you can alter the current working directory using the set working directory command. Alternatively, you can change your directory by using the R console file menu. And I'll show you how to do both of those. Now, the last point on this slide is to step up one level, you type the command set working directory, and you use a couple of periods in it to actually get it done. So let's go ahead and do this. Working directory. What I just did is to change my working directory one level lower. You can see that I'm now in the R subdirectory of the Documents folder. Now, to move up a directory level, we just use a set working directory followed by two periods and then single quotes. And you can see that we moved up one level. Alternatively, you can use the file command and you can change the directory here. And this is pretty straightforward, so I'm not going to go into any details, but that's the other way to do it. Now let's get back to the slide set. Now we're going to deal with listing your objects so you can view them. We use the ls command to view all objects in your current session. The ls command is just a short version of the objects command. They both do the identical same thing. So let's go. Well, let me do this. Alternatively, using the R GUI, you can view all objects by selecting miscellaneous on the menu and then select list objects. So let's go back to the R GUI. Let's create 3 different objects. Very simple. Make them all numeric. Okay, now we can list them all as so. And you notice they're organized alphabetically. Now, the other way to do it I just mentioned is to list objects here. Very straightforward. Back to the slides. Now you can use the ls command to search for object name matching patterns. I'm going to show you several. You can match the beginning of an object name using the hat character. In this example here, I'm searching for an object name that begins with the letter A. So let's go do that. So we'll go we have a couple that meet that criteria. Now, we can match the ending of an object name using the dollar character. And in this case, I'm looking for an object name that ends in Z. So let's do this. Let's use the history mechanism. And let's go ahead and put the Z in there, followed by a dollar character. And you have those 2 object names that end in Z that are listed. Now, you can also match a pattern anywhere in the object name. For example, we're going to do a simple search using single quotes, and we're going to looking for an object name that has AB somewhere in the name. So let's do that. And we only have one. That's ABC. Now, the next I want to show you a conditional search using the wildcard character. So in this, which is a period. In this example, we're going to use the ls command, little typo right here, to find an object name that has x followed by any two characters followed by z. So let's do that. So we're going to go x followed by any two characters followed by z. There you go. We only have one, that object name there. Now, let's go to the fourth slide. On removing objects, we can remove objects from memory using the remove command. Now, the remove command longhand is the same as the shorthand version. Now, objects can be removed using the remove command one by one or in a group list. So, but you got to be careful when you do this manually. R does not warn you before you remove the object. It just removes it. So this is an example of removing a simple object name, remove ABC. And then to remove several object names, it's the same syntax, remove, but you put the object names followed by a comma next to each other. Now, you can also remove all objects at once using this command here. But really, the easier way to do that is just to go ahead and go to the R GUI, and you could select miscellaneous on the menu, remove all objects, and R GUI will prompt you, are you sure, before you remove the objects. So let's do a little bit of this. So remove, let's say ABC as such. Now let's just go and up here, remove all objects. Are you sure? All right. Now we go ls, and there's no object names. So we've successfully done that. Well, you've now completed this module. I want to thank you for watching R Basics. Please check the R Basics channel for other modules that may interest you. Once again, thank you for watching R Basics. Bye now.